Lisa with SmokingHotCigarChick.com. Right now, I want to talk to you about accessories. When it comes to cigars, a big part of our smoking experience is accessories we use to smoke them. A lot of times on cigars, we talk about ring gauges, lengths, sizes, different types of wrappers. It's all about preference as what you like. And with accessories, it's a lot of the same thing. It's all your preference. For me, a lot of you have noticed on the blog that my preference of cutter is the scissors. And in particular, these are the Xikar scissors, which I love. They're foldable, so they don't take up much space. They're slimline, easy to travel with. But the cool thing about this, besides giving you great control, for me, I like a guillotine cutter, but it just doesn't work for my hand. I've got, crazy long fingers, and I just don't feel like I have a good control of a cut. And I mean, the cut's a really big, important part of your cigar. You don't want to mess that up. So with this, I feel like I can, if it's a big cigar or torpedo, it's not a problem. But if I want to, I can not open it all the way and press into the cigar a little bit and make just those tiny little cuts. So it kind of gives me more options. Plus, you've got the multi-tool in this, so I mean, it's got like a screwdriver and a bottle opener, but the only one I really use on here is this one. And I'm not sure if it'll come out in camera or not well enough, but this is great for, taking the gas out of your lighter when you need to refill it, or if you have a plug in your cigar, you can kind of poke it in and hopefully break that passageway so you can have a very easy draw. But it's just a great tool to have on hand that doesn't take a bunch of space, and to me it's really elegant. That's kind of another important aspect in my accessories. I like to see elegance in my cigar accessories. So for me, that's my cutter of choice. I don't mind a punch every now and then too, but honestly, this kind of does it all for me, so I don't really have to fight with it. When it comes to lighters, there are a lot of options. I mean, definitely you want to use a butane flame, but do you want to use a natural flame? Do you want to use a torch? If a torch, do you want one flame, 2, 3, 5 in some cases? There's just so many options. For me, my preference is when I'm lighting a cigar, particularly indoors, I like to use just a nice, soft, natural flame. For me, I like this because I don't feel like I'm going to scorch my cigar. I have more control over the heat. It's a very kind of like more of a traditional sense. I like the feeling of, I love matches, but sometimes they can just be a pain, especially when you're running around. So this is just kind of a very easy push-button light, very nice soft flame. And it's pink, so, I like that. I don't mind a torch, particularly when I'm outside. Just with the wind or any kind of irritant, it's very frustrating when you can't get that flame up to control. So for me, a torch fixes that. I prefer generally a single flame torch, just because I don't like a lot of heat, or if I like to have control of where my heat's going. And I also like a single torch for touching up my cigar as I smoke, just in case, one side goes a little long, or if I want just like a slight touch-up, it's nice to have handy. Now, if I'm smoking a bigger range cigar, I don't mind like 2 flames, just because you have more surface area to cover. It's a very even, easy way to light. So that's kind of where I stand as far as accessories are concerned. But nothing's right or wrong, it's just a matter of preference. It's a matter of what style of cigars you smoke, what sizes you smoke. I mean, some cigars, if you're smoking a torpedo, the scissors are easier to cut. If you're smoking, a bigger cigar, maybe you want to punch it in the center for a different draw, or if you want a V-cut. It's all up to you and what you like in your styles. So I want to hear from you and find out, what lighters do you like? What styles? Do you prefer natural? Do you prefer matches? Do you prefer torch? What kind of cutters and why? Most importantly, I want to hear why. So I'll be speaking with you soon. Take care. Bye.